When the doors were locked, within 6 or 8 hours, the agitation and distress level of the building just started skyrocketing. They'd go to a door and they'd push on it and it would be locked, and then they'd look around and they'd go to another door and it would be locked, and then they'd go to some other residence and they'd say, you know, they've locked the door.
Whatever you design, you must design for the improving health and reducing stress of people, and you design for our emotional experiences.
You can't just have the materiality, you have to have the space in the right shape and size and position to allow those feelings of comfort to take place.
Not so many generations ago that we grew up in forests, in nature, and we have that somewhere buried beneath us, that we have a real need to relate to nature, and people with dementia no different from anyone else.
So when we design for dignity, you're designing for the unique challenges that each individual might both deserves and needs. And of course, no two individuals are alike in the way in which they age.
Designing for people with dementia isn't about designing a nice building that's going to get in the magazines because it's a great piece of architecture. It's a much more humble occupation than that. It's recreating familiarity.
So I think the next step should be that we as a society, we embrace people with dementia so they can really stay in their own homes, assisted by informal carers, but also with technology. If you see the status of AI with all the sensors, how they monitor how you can live in your own house and how they can warn you if things are not going all right.
What works for people with cognitive problem will work for many, many, many more.